Hello my loves, this is Mystique and I welcome you to my digital sacred space. I hope you're happy, healthy and healing wherever you're watching from. Today we will be looking at 2025, your year in detail, and what other energies that are coming towards you, any changes that are happening. So that's what we are looking at in today's reading, and we have 3 hearts to select from. These are anatomical hearts that I painted in a reading previously that I did on this channel. I think it was called Messages from Your Heart. It's been a while since I did that reading, but I picked those for today's pile selection. And for group number 1, we have this beautiful painting right here. This is what your painting looks like. If you are drawn to this one, then your pile number 1 and the timestamps will be in the description. You guys can go ahead and click on it to see and hear your full reading. And for group number 2, we have this beautiful painting. For group number 3, we have this gorgeous painting. So this is it. You can pause the video here, take your time and pick your paintings. And after that, you can click on the timestamps in the description to hear your full reading. I'm going to begin with a prayer of gratitude, which is a little energy ritual that I always do before all of my readings. It helps me be calm and tap into your energies better. It's also expressing my gratitude to you and your spirit guides. So if you guys want to stay for this part, that's completely awesome. It helps me tap into your energies better and give you a more accurate reading, because this is the part when I connect with all of your energies. So let's begin by taking in a deep breath and slowly exhaling. There is no need to hold your breath. There is no need to control your breathing patterns. Feel the air moving through your nose, expanding your lungs. Feel your body, your hands, your legs, your head. And let's begin. Firstly, I would like to thank you, my dear loves, for supporting me, wishing the best for me, for being my soul family. I am immensely and truly grateful for each and every single soul that passes through here, that have received an energy reading from me, a general collective reading or a personal reading. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and time with me. I also begin by calling upon positive energies, the energy of abundance, tranquility, peace, adventure, love for myself and for all of the people, for my soul family, for all of the people watching this reading. We are now a vibrational match to abundance, prosperity, love, and peace. As we begin this new chapter, I call upon you, dear Spirit, spirit guides, angels, beings that are watching over my soul family and me. I call upon you with divine love. Please help me channel accurately and relay any information about what's coming in 2025 for my soul family watching this reading today. I begin again cleansing my own energy field, my aura, so that I can channel all of the messages correctly and accurately. I cleanse the energies of anybody that's watching this reading, that's watching this prayer right now. May the negative and old energy be replaced with newer, positive, regenerative energies of life. I call upon the energies of healing so we can heal any wounds, go through ego deaths with as much grace as possible, transmute our traumas, and step into this new chapter of life, which is the year 2025. I thank you, dear Spirit, for supporting us, loving us all, and giving us all of the information, guidance in time of need. I thank you, my dear angels, for being with us today. I protect this sacred space, my own energy field, from any negative entities, energies, frequencies, vibrations that do not wish the best for me or my soul family. I do not consent to this reading being affected by any of these beings in any way. I allow only energies, frequencies, beings that wish the best for me and my soul family, for every single person that is watching this reading, that have good intentions for me and my soul family. Before I close this prayer, I would once again like to thank all of you, my dear loves, for being part of my journey, for being with me, for supporting me in whichever way you have. All of your sweet comments, all of your emails, your messages, all those of you that have booked readings with me, thank you so much for this beautiful energy exchange. I'm truly grateful for every single person that has booked readings with me. Thank you so much for always holding me in your prayers. I'm wishing you the best for this next year to come. My intention for this reading is to give you any messages that you need, any information, and to see what is going on for you, what is happening for you, and to give you any information that your guides might want to share with you, communicate with you at this time. If you have stumbled on this reading, it's not a coincidence. You are here for a reason. And with that said, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, and I will now close this prayer, and I will see you at your pile. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. If you chose group number 1, then this is going to be your reading. As soon as I tap into your energy, I feel that you could be Scorpio energy, or if you're not a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, there could be some Scorpio energy in your chart. Or I feel like 2024 and 2023, even 2022 for some of you guys, have been years of turmoil, hardship, and a lot of ups and downs. I see you maybe changing locations or moving, maybe changing countries. Like something happened that shook the very foundations of who you were, or took away your stability. I just heard that some of you lost your source of income. Some of you could have lost their jobs, but there is some kind of a big change that happened that felt extremely painful and traumatizing for you to go through. And I feel like 2022, 23, and 24 have been very difficult years for you. If you're not a Scorpio, if you don't resonate with that, you could be an air sign, you could be a water sign is what I'm feeling. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But I don't feel a lot of air energy. I do feel a lot of water energy or earth energy, but mostly I feel a lot of Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, that these were the years where I'm hearing your guides say that these were the years where the foundations of your identity were being toned down for you to find out who you really are. So I feel like the past years could have been extremely traumatizing. Maybe some of you guys even went through a divorce, or maybe you watched your parents get a divorce. Like something, there were huge changes like that. Maybe some of you lost a loved one to a disease. Very intense is what I'm feeling. I'm sorry if this is triggering, but you went through something really intense, painful, and like if I could sum up your years in the past with one card, I would probably say Death card or the Tower card. Yeah, these two in combined, that's what I feel like. You guys have gone through a lot in the past 3 years. So let's look at your tarot cards. Before we jump into 2025, I'm getting that I should do a little spread about why this happened. I mean, some of you guys must already know we are all on an expansion evolution path, spiritual evolution path. If you are here watching this reading, then of course, like, you must be part of the spiritual community. But I want to get some answers for you. So why were 2022, 23, 24 so painful? Okay. We have Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah, I feel like it was very emotionally painful as well. Like, yeah, considering that all of the experiences that you went through, maybe some of you lost your families in some way. Like I said, divorce is something that I picked up. But even if it was not divorce, maybe some of you had to move away from your homes, away from your families. We have Three of Wands. We have the Devil upright, and we have Strength. Wow, look at that. The Strength comes out just after the Devil. How cool is that? So what I'm feeling here is that you went through trauma and it was extremely painful. With the Ten of Cups, it was emotionally unfulfilling, right? It was extremely painful. Now this is the opposite of happiness. The Ten of Cups signifies like the ultimate happiness because it's the 10, right? But when this comes out reverse, it means that you're not happy. Someone's probably depressed, emotionally unfulfilled, dissatisfied with their life, not fully content with who they are or where they are going. And then with the Three of Wands, I feel like you guys went on a journey. So like I said, I did pick up that a lot of you guys might have changed your locations, maybe changed countries, but a lot of you guys might have moved. If this was not a physical or geographical movement, then this is definitely an energetic movement where you are going from unhappiness, depression, maybe some of you even suffered from being suicidal is what I'm getting. I'm so sorry if this is triggering. But that's just what I'm picking up. Like I said, group number 1, I don't know who you are, but you guys have been through some very traumatizing experiences that could break a normal human, but you guys have been through it with as much grace and strength. And if you're watching this right now, that means you're alive. Like, I would just give you a hug. Like, you're doing enough, you know? You're doing enough, and I'm so glad that you're watching this reading. It doesn't matter if you don't know things, because nobody knows, you know. Things can be very confusing when you go through abuse or trauma. I'm really happy that you at least made it out, or at least you're alive, because that is a big deal. Okay, so I want you to remember that. So we have Three of Wands and the Devil. With the Devil card, I feel that some of you could have ancestral karma or some sort of a karma, obsessions, bad habits. Maybe some of you picked up, maybe some of you are addicts yourself. I'm so sorry, this is not a reading meant to call you out. There is absolutely no judgment here. I'm just seeing the cards and, you know, giving you as much information as I can so that it does resonate, and I want this reading to help you. So yeah, I'm picking up that some of you could have suffered from addictions, or maybe you saw a parental figure or someone that was older struggle with some sort of an addiction, with substance abuse. Yeah, I feel a very intense energy. Like, there is a lot of trauma and unresolved wounds. Yeah, this is, I feel like if I could describe the energy here, why you have been through what you have been through, it's because of unresolved wounds. Now, I feel like it's not you fully. I feel like the people around you had something to do with that, especially if it was your parents. For example, if you watched a parent, you know, struggle with a disease or struggle with substance abuse, for example, or go through a divorce, then I feel like there's a lot of unresolved wounds and traumas that had to come up to the surface to be cleansed. And I feel like these past 3 years were the years where spirit and the universe were kind of pulling those up to the consciousness for all of that to be cleansed. Now, obviously, that is not going to be an easy process, because every time you pull something out of the unconscious, it's usually something that's painful, right? And when you pull it out of the unconscious towards the conscious, it's not always easy to see that, okay, I have never had a perfect family, or maybe, you know, my mother doesn't love me. Like, coming to this realization is something that's really difficult for any human being. But it's also important, because you cannot move on to the next stage if you are stuck in devil energy. energy, right? Now this is for those of you that are stuck in some kind of ancestral trauma, for those of you that could be from narcissistic families or families that were toxic or had some dysfunctional dynamics going on. I heard abusive parents, abusive spouses. You also had to leave. And of course, like, it's not always easy to leave an abusive relationship, especially if it's a parent, because when you're a child you can't just up and leave your home, right? Especially if you come from an eastern country like South Korea, Japan, China, India, Pakistan. Here people have very rigid sense of family, and it's looked down upon to leave your homes, to leave your parents. It's always shamed. But for those of you that already made that decision, I'm so proud of you guys. I feel like spirit, your guides are saying very strongly that was the right decision. Leaving toxic people behind is something that is an important step that a lot of you guys took in the past 3 years, because I see you guys moving, I see you guys changing locations, like I said. And I feel like you did your best to get away from these people, to get away. If you had abusive parents, I feel like you did your best to leave these people, and I'm so proud of you, and your guides are also extremely proud of you. And I also feel like these past 3 years, I just heard unfortunate, and it's unfortunate that you've been through what you've been through, group number 1. I think one of your guides or one of your ancestors is saying that it's unfortunate what you have been through, but they want to help you live the life that you want to live. Like, they're like, you don't have to be stuck in this energy. Like, if your parents struggled with addiction, or if your parents struggle with some sort of a disease, doesn't mean that you have to do the same. Doesn't mean that you have to go through the same experiences, because you are the creator of your reality, you are the master of your own fate, and you are here to learn. Like, it's almost like you are like an Uno reverse on your family, or wherever you're from. Like, you are the pattern changer. You are the person who was like, what, I'm going to change this intergenerational trauma. Like, if you had abusive parents, then you are the child that grew up to be an adult and decide that, okay, I'm never going to beat my kids. Like, this is not how I'm going to do things. I'm not going to be a domineering presence in this family. It's like, so you are going from devil to strength. Now, the devil card sometimes can represent darkness, dark obsessions, right? Dark energies, negative energies, energies that hold you down, keep you in lower frequency. But the strength card is the opposite of that. It's light. It's ruled by Leo. Leo is also represented, when I think of Leos, I think of the color yellow, brightness, love, strength, confidence, someone that has a sense of self that is unshakable, unbreakable. They are invincible. Someone that is strong, as the card already suggests, someone that embodies the strength of a lion or a lioness, a queen or a king. And I feel like you guys are my pile that embodies this. Like, if I could use a card to describe your personality after whatever you've been through, it would be strength. And I don't think it's a coincidence that this comes out late. It came out last, because I feel like you are literally going from the 10 of Cups reverse to strength, and I feel like that has been your journey in the past 3 years. And we also have 3, so I don't think that's a coincidence. You guys have been through a lot. Now that we've seen why and what has happened in the past 3 years of your life, now I was not going to go like that, but your guides told me. I really don't know what's going to happen for the other 2 piles, but I listened to your guides and do readings according to that. Now let's look at 2025 for you. I'm gonna get another deck, and this is also the golden tarot, which is gold foiled, the golden art nouveau tarot. This is what the box looks like. And it's fully gold foiled, as you can see. I feel like it's very fitting, because the energy of this deck always gives me Leo vibes, sun vibes, the energy of this whole deck. But yeah, I feel like whenever I pick this deck up, something good is happening for like whoever I'm reading for. Wow, look at that. That's a beautiful start. 2025. I feel like you're already healing a lot towards the end of 2024 or towards the latter half of the 2024 from August. I feel that you guys have started healing a lot of wounds, a lot of heartbreaks. If you guys have been through an actual breakup, I feel like you're going to be healing, or you already are in the process of healing. Wow. 2025 is going to be a good year for you, or it's going to be a year where light comes back in your life. Group number 1, we have the 6 of Cups. I feel like you will be building a lot of friendships where you are genuinely loved. Now I see this card doesn't necessarily imply like romantic relationships, but I feel like this is an important and beautiful card, at least for me, because it shows me that people have, whoever I'm reading for has friends that are almost like siblings. Like it's a very close bond, and these friends would never hurt you because they are part of your soul family. So I feel like some of you guys might be finding your soul families, some of you are reuniting with your soul families, or I feel like because your vibration is changing, because you've transmuted so much trauma and healed so many wounds, I feel like your vibration is changing, and because of that you are now a match to people that genuinely love you for you. So in 2025 I feel like you're going to be finding a lot of people that love you for you. I just heard travel. I'm so sorry I'm speaking so fast, but the messages are just coming in very quickly, so I need to, say them quickly, otherwise they'll get lost. I feel like you guys are going to be traveling a lot. For some reason, I'm seeing cathedrals, European architecture, Amsterdam buildings. The kind of architecture in Amsterdam, like that's what I'm seeing for some reason. That's what Spirit's showing me. Maybe you guys are traveling there. Maybe you guys live there. I also see a lot of money coming in 2025. Like some of you guys, if you had a dream of buying something like expensive, like a car, or I'm seeing a laptop. I don't know why. Like if you guys wanted like an expensive laptop or some technology, I feel like you'll be able to do that, because I'm literally being shown piles of cash. So I feel like there's, for all of you in group number 1, there is a lot of abundance coming in, and I feel like the main reason why there's so much abundance coming in for you, group number 1, is because you are feeling grateful to the universe. You are feeling grateful for this life, and I feel like that is not how you have felt in the past years. You might have felt like, why did this happen to you? Like when you go through something that is traumatizing, you are angry about why it happened to you, and that's a stage of grief, right? Like it's a journey. So you go through the 5 stages of grief with trauma as well, because you're losing a part of yourself, or you're losing someone that's close to you. So I feel like, those 5 stages of grief, you go through that when you undergo some trauma as well. And so anger is one of those stages, and rightfully so. So it's the part where you're angry and feeling extremely vengeful, honestly. And I feel like you might have had a phase like that. But in 2025, you will be feeling so grateful and so abundant. I feel like I see you guys feeling like, oh my gosh, like I can afford this. Like I see you guys feeling genuinely happy, like 10 of Cups upright energy. When you get something that you really want, like what kind of feeling do you have? Like that's what I'm feeling. That's what your guides are putting me in. So I feel like some dream is definitely coming true, and you're feeling grateful for it. That's a very beautiful energy to be in. I hope I described it correctly, because that was just beautiful. Wow, look at that. We have the Hermit and the King of Cups. I also feel like you are spending a bit of time in solitude, but it's not a loneliness kind of solitude. It's not like, oh my god, I have to be alone because I don't have anybody to hang out with. Like it's not like that. You have connections, you have friends, but I also feel like you are someone who needs to pull back from people, needs to pull back from socializing in order to bring energy back to yourself. So I feel like you are doing some sort of a spiritual work, like you're advancing spiritually. Like there will be more truths about this universe coming to light for you in 2025. Like I don't know, like if you guys practice meditation, you guys are going to unlock some new level and be able to pull truths. Like maybe you guys will be able to do tarot readings yourself. Maybe you'll be able to predict future, predict timelines, change timelines, shift your vibration. Like I see you doing a lot of like vibrational work, a lot of spiritual work, because it's like you're honing your energy, you're focusing it back into yourself, and then putting it out. So it feels very intentional. You guys are being very intentional with your energy in 2025. You guys will be knowing exactly where to put your energy. It's like, okay, I want to put energy into this business, I want to start gymming, I want to start working out, I want to start eating healthy, I want to start, helping children, I'm going to go and get some food and or make some food and give it to the kids outside my home that don't have a house. So it's like that. It's like you're choosing where you put your energy. Wow. We have the King of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed, we have Three of Pentacles, we have Two of Swords, and we have the Magician reversed. Okay. Why do we have the Ace of Pentacles and Magician reversed? Clarifying card, please. Okay. Okay. So, I feel that there is a lot of support also coming in for you with these friends. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help, because there will be people that want to help you. Support is available. I feel like it's in the physical world, it's not just your guides, because a lot of time I say, oh, your guides are always there to support you, but sometimes you might not feel that their guidance, or feel that they are there, because again, we can't see them, like they are not physical humans, right? So it might not feel real that they are helping, but they are. And I also feel like so if you run into any problems, you don't like, I feel like you'll have support, you'll have people that want to help you. Don't be afraid to ask people for help. Don't be afraid to reach out. I feel like some of you guys might want to start therapy. I feel like you guys will be starting therapy, or already have taken the decision to get into therapy, and I feel like your guides are encouraging that. I also feel like be careful about taking too much on your plate, more than you can handle, okay? Because I feel like with a lot of abundance coming in your way, and a lot of opportunities to make abundance are also going to come your way. So it's like, if you have a YouTube channel, then you'll have a lot of brand deals, or a lot of like people wanting your service, wanting to purchase your merchandise, or a lot of those things. And it's like be careful of taking more than what you can handle. Like if you guys need rest, then rest, okay? Don't take more than you can handle. And yeah, like don't be greedy, because the abundance is going to come your way anyway. So it's going to come to you. Like it's not because it's meant for you, right? And what is meant for you can never escape you. So it is meant for you, and it is destined for you. It's not going anywhere. All of that abundance is going to come your way. So don't feel like, oh my god, if I'm not doing a certain brand deal, or I'm not I don't know, not taking this opportunity, I'm losing something. You're not losing anything, group number one, okay? You're not losing anything. If anything, I feel like you'll gain much more by resting more. Like allow yourself the time to rest, because we do have the Hermit. So you do need solitude, you do need to take the time to transmute any traumas, or make space for all of your emotions, do the feeling process, do shadow work. And all of this requires time, requires energy, and you can't always let that be your priority. Let inner work be your priority in 2025, and rest of the physical things are going to take care of itself, is what I'm feeling, group number one. It's like you can create anything you want with the Magician upright, but I feel like with the Magician reversed, what I'm getting is that it's almost like the Magician energy is being amplified 100 times, and that's not good, because an excess of anything is never ever healthy. Excess of food is not healthy, excess of sunlight is not healthy. I don't know, like I cannot think of examples right now, but you get what I mean. Like if you wear too much perfume, excessive perfume, it's not gonna smell good. Like it could be the best perfume, but you're not going to smell good. You need to spray in moderation, right? Excess of sleep is not healthy. Excessive working is not healthy. So excess of anything is not healthy. So what I'm seeing with the magician reversed here is that it's like excess creator energy, excess creator energy. And your guides are almost calling you and being like, whoa, 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 like, don't be afraid to take a step back. You're not losing out on anything. You're not missing out on anything. You know how they say, like, fear of missing out, FOML, I think that's the abbreviation. Yeah, it's not true for you. You're not missing out on anything, group number 1. Basically, don't treat life as if it's a race, okay? Take your time. You are here on your own unique journey. Take things on your own time, on your own pace. Make healing your first priority, make resting your first priority, and make yourself the first priority, okay? And I also feel like with the King of Cups, you're going to feel emotionally balanced, mature. You'll be handling a lot of things gracefully. Something about your emotional intelligence coming into play when you make a lot of decisions in your life, important decisions with the King of Cups. So I feel like you are stepping into a sort of leadership energy, and we did see strength also, right? Strength, King. So yeah, Hermit, we have Magician. So yeah, just be careful of a few things and you'll be fine, group number 1. So that is what I'm seeing for you. Let me get one oracle card for you and we will end the reading. This is the Circles of Healing deck. Let me just get one card for you. Actually, let me shuffle. Actually, I'm feeling these 3 cards, so let's just see what they are. Oh my gosh, look at that. It says, I rest my soul and enter a sacred sanctuary of rejuvenation and restoration. Like I said, rejuvenation and restoration, very important. I am held safely in the embrace of unconditional love. Beautiful. So that's the first message for you. Then we have, I relax. Look at that. I relax. I feel like the more you relax, the more abundance and opportunities will come to you. So don't feel like you're being lazy, group number 1. Like, take the time to genuinely relax, like have that bath, take your time and relax. I feel like there's a lot of restless energy. You guys could be Virgos as well, or Geminis. Like, there's a lot of restless energy. You guys are always hustling, always on the go, and it's like, take your time, relax, everything will be okay. The more you relax, the more opportunities and abundance will come your way. So we have, I relax, a sacred shield of spiritual protection supports my heart in attracting exceptional blessings and generous grace. Wonderful. And lastly, we have, I relax. Again, I relax into playful imagination and open a flow of healing inspiration and uplifting divine guidance. Yeah, what did I say? The more you relax, the more divine guidance is going to come your way. I feel like, don't worry, group number 1. Like, don't worry. I feel like the reason why you work so hard is because you're worried. You're like, oh my god, I need to do this, I need to do that. And it's like, don't worry, like, things will take care of that. I feel like it's only up from 2025. So don't worry, because it's going to get better. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you want to book a personal reading with me, then please reach out to me on my email address, which is in the description. And if you guys have any reading suggestions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Any readings you would like to see about 2025, I would love to do them on my channel here. And yeah, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. Thank you to your guides, to all of the beautiful cards and this beautiful sacred painting that I used today. Thank you for the honor of reading for my group number 1. And I wish you all of the best and all of the blessings. And I'll see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Peace. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. For those of you that chose group number 2, you chose this beautiful heart. This is going to be your reading. Now, when I was talking about this painting, I accidentally, during the intro, I accidentally said, oh, this beautiful painting or something. Like, I feel I made a mistake, and I was just thinking that this is going to be a beautiful reading because yeah, I accidentally said beautiful reading instead of pile. That's the mistake I made in the intro, and I feel like the reason for that is because I was just being hit with the energy of this group, is that this reading is going to be beautiful. And I feel like I got that feeling that you guys are stepping into a lot of like Leo-like energy. a lot of strength, a lot of love, a lot of brightness, optimism, cheerfulness, joy. Yeah, I feel there is a lot of joy for you guys in 2025. Like, that's beautiful. I love that. Like, this is a very light energy, which I'm happy to see, because the last pile was slightly heavy. 111 as I say that. So yep, definitely. So let's start with the tarot deck and we will get into your oracle cards. So 2025, what's happening for group number 2, please? Major energies, major changes for group number 2. Okay, let's see these cards, and then if we need more, we'll take more. Okay, we have Judgment reversed. We have Magician also reversed. We have Ace of Wands reversed. We have Nine of Wands reversed. Seven of Swords upright. No, Nine of Wands was not reversed. Sorry, did I say it was reversed? We have Eight of Swords reversed and Three of Swords upright. Can I just get one more card? 8. Okay, I feel like some of you guys could be new to tarot or new to spirituality, new to... I don't feel like it's all of you. I feel like it's only some of you guys. Let me see what's going on. I feel like some of you guys are passing through a dark night of the soul, or will be passing through a dark night of the soul. I feel like there could have been a person who tried to deceive you with the Seven of Swords here. This is a sneaky, cunning energy. You see this guy, he's running away from a circus after causing some kind of a mischief. Like, he did something and he's trying to like run away because he is deceptive. Like, he hid his true intentions, which were not good. And I feel like somebody could have tried to deceive you. You are transmuting a lot of self-limiting beliefs. I feel like that is what you will be changing. Like, you are breaking free of the restraints, the mental constraints that you have put on yourself, right? For example, you might believe that you cannot be a millionaire. Now, it doesn't matter what you believe, because you are a creator, just like sources, just like the universe is. You are a part of the universe. So whatever the universe can do, you can do. You can do tenfold. I just heard one of the guides say, whatever the universe can do, you can do tenfold, because you have incarnated as a human for that very reason, to see and push the limits of creation, expansion. So you might believe that you can't do something, but that's just a belief, that's just a self-limiting belief. For whatever reason, you came to believe that. And I feel like in 2025, you are leaving that behind. You are leaving that behind, and you will be stepping more into yourself, stepping more into believing in yourself, trusting your own abilities, trusting your heart, knowing that if you don't have direction, you will eventually find it. Your heart will lead you to the right path. It cannot be that you will be lost for a long time. I also feel like with the judgment reverse, some kind of karma is being cleared. I don't know what that is about or whose karma it is, whether it's ancestral karma, but some kind of karma needs to be cleared. So I feel like that is going to happen in 2025. I feel like you guys are the pile where you guys might pass through some painful things because some karma needs to be cleared up. Like there is some energy and it's serving as a block because, like I said, 8 of Swords, right? Like some energy. You see how she is not really being stopped by the swords. It's her own restraints. Like if she just breaks free of these restraints, she's free. But she doesn't. Like it's not the swords that are stopping her. It just looks like that. So I feel like something similar is happening with you also. Like there is a blockage in your energy that needs to be cleared, and I feel like it's going to get cleared in 2025. Sometimes what can happen, again, we live in a time-space reality where law of attraction is like the universal law, right? One of the biggest, not the biggest, but like one of the main laws, law of attraction. When you are vibrating at the frequency of, let's say, self-hate, you are now a vibrational match to people that will also hate you, so that self-hating belief is reinforced. Now, similarly, if you are vibrating at the frequency of self-love and you love yourself, you are now a vibrational match to people that actually love you for who you are, so that the love that you already have for yourself is again amplified. So this time-space reality that we are in, it's basically magnifies and amplifies everything, right? Whatever you feel, whatever you think, it amplifies and magnifies it, which is why it's kind of dangerous to be here when you think about it. Because if you have gone through someone deceiving you, betraying you, 3 of Swords, some kind of a heartbreak, maybe a breakup, maybe a divorce, maybe you watched your parents divorce, or maybe you went through it, maybe some of you left your spouses. If you don't transmute that trauma, if you don't resolve that wound, you are now a vibrational match to getting betrayed. You know what I mean? Like, you know how have you ever wondered, like, why do some people get betrayed, or why do some people get cancer but others don't? Like, why do specific experiences happen to only specific people? It's because they have lined up vibrationally to that specific experience. And I feel like if you leave your traumas unresolved, if you leave if you don't move on from these self-limiting beliefs, I feel like it is quite possible again that you are a match to more people betraying you. Right now, I don't like to make predictions and say, oh, people are going to betray you, because that's just like not true, firstly, and secondly, it sounds so negative. And who am I to make predictions about your life? Like, you are the creator. I'm not here to tell you how your life is going to go or how you should live your life, because you are the creator of your life and you are the master of your own fate. I'm just here to bring to your attention certain frequencies or whatever you are a match to. When we do tarot readings, as a reader, what we are looking at is dominant potential timelines that you are a frequency match to, right? It doesn't mean that, okay, if we are seeing like 3 of Swords, like you're going to go through a breakup. It doesn't mean that, because why are you watching this reading? It's your guides, bringing it to your attention through the reader, through this reading, that yes, change your frequency, change your vibration, resolve your wounds, do shadow work so that you are a match to abundance, for example, right? Like, if you see that, okay, somebody is going to lose money, they get Ace of Pentacles reversed or something like that, like 10 of Pentacles reversed, like, you're going to lose money, and it's like, no, you're not going to lose money. If you see what is going on, if you become vibrationally aware of what's happening, okay? So that's why don't allow like negative readings to dishearten you, because like I said, remember that you can always change your path. That's the whole point of the reading. If you cannot change your path, then what would be the point of reading? Like, there would be no point. If everything is determined, there would be no point for tarot readings. Everything isn't determined, everything isn't fate. So Yeah, it's very possible that you are separating. Like, I feel that there is some separation going on. Between you and someone, like it could be a spouse, maybe some of you are getting separated from your children. Now take this as it resonates. Not all of this is going to come true. It's just what I'm seeing. Like, I feel like there is something that's going to make you unhappy, and then you're going to decide to walk away from that. Like, there's some sort of a heartbreak, some sort of a separation. You know what? Let me get some guidance for you, because this sounds really like sad. What is going on for group number 2, please? And how can they combat this? Group number 2. Okay, we have Queen of Cups and Six of Cups. That's great. Okay, I feel like you guys need to do the feeling process, or work with your emotions if you want to get out of this. Like, if you don't want to be a match to heartbreak, or you know, whatever this going on, I feel like you need to work with your emotions and allow yourself to feel all of your emotions. Because if you, let's say that you went through some injustice, okay, and you are not allowing yourself to fully process and grieve that event, whatever happened to you. I feel like this was something for a lot of you, it happened in childhood. Let's say you went through some sort of an injustice, like maybe one parent favored the other sibling and not you, you know, something like that. And now you are a vibrational match to being cheated on in your romantic life, right? Because again, like, our adult relationships are a mirrors of like what happened in childhood, right? Like what the relationship we had with our primary caregivers, which is our parents. So if you resolve that wound, and if you allow yourself to heal that wound and feel the pain of like not being favored or not being loved, not being given the same attention and the same treatment and the same validation as the other sibling. I'm just giving an example. It might not resonate with everyone. That's okay. You know, you have to allow yourself to grieve and process that with the Queen of Cups. Like, she's not someone who's afraid of feeling, right? And sometimes what you're going to feel is pain, because being a human is not always an easy experience. So once you resolve that feeling, you are not a vibrational match to being cheated on, right? Like, you won't be a match to a person who is going to cheat on you or like flirt with someone else behind your back. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like. If you went through some sort of an injustice, you need to allow yourself, or it could be injustice, it could be any other trauma. With the Magician reverse, it could be like you don't believe in yourself, because we have Eight of Swords also reverse. So you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you were betrayed and deceived by someone. With the Seven of Swords upright, with the Three of Swords, maybe you had a breakup. So if you went through all of this, some of you could have been through all of this, if you don't heal, you are vibrational match to more of that. Because like I said, if we live in a mirror hologram, then whatever your vibration is, it's going to get amplified and multiplied, right? So if you don't resolve those wounds, more of that experiences that you don't want come towards you, right? It's not God punishing you. It's just that that's how this universe, that's how this earth time space reality operates, at least, because everything is a reflection of you, right? So if you went through a betrayal, you are now vibrating at the frequency of betrayal. And unless and until it's your intention to heal it, to go into it, to understand yourself, to love yourself, if you go into any of your feelings, negative emotions, any of your pain with the intention of healing it or loving it, or you know, giving yourself that love, giving yourself that, okay, validating your experience, like, okay, me as a child, I should not have been through that, like, you know, it was wrong, like, it was really painful to be the sibling that wasn't favored. It was really painful to be ostracized, demonized, isolated, and I'm allowed to feel this pain, and you allow yourself to feel the pain, I feel like you'll stop being a vibrational match to all of these people, someone that's going to cheat on you or betray you, and you will also not be a match to like not believing in yourself, because you're going to start believing in yourself. And I also feel like with the 6 of Cups, you'll form relationships where people genuinely love you. They don't have to be romantic, but I feel like you'll form relationships where people genuinely love you, people genuinely care for you, and they are sincere. You know, it's not just to your face where they're saying that they love you. It's not fake. It's something that's real, genuine. They will never stab you behind your back. They will never cheat on you, for sure. It's like, and I feel like with the 8 of Cups, you're going to realize this in 2025. Like, okay, I need to move on from this, you know, like I need to heal this wound. I need to, like, I cannot keep holding on to the pain of this heartbreak, you know, like I need to process this grief. I need to allow myself to feel this pain, to feel this anger. That's the only way to move forward, is through it. And yeah, I feel like that is the guidance for you that's coming through from your guides. Whew, heavy energies, group number 2. I thought it would not be heavy, like, which is so weird to me, because I said, oh, we have light energy for group number 2, and then there was a lot that was going on for you. And I feel like it could be maybe because you've pushed this pain into subconscious. Like, for example, if you had your parents divorce when you were a young child, when you were like 10 years old, you could have pushed that pain into your subconscious. You know, maybe you felt abandoned by your parent because they didn't want to be together anymore, but you pushed it into your subconscious, the pain of it, because anyways they wouldn't have listened to a child, right? Maybe you were not heard, maybe you were not seen, maybe your opinion didn't matter to them, so it made you feel like you were not worthy of being heard. You know, you were not good enough, that you were not important enough for them, that they didn't take your views into account. And I feel there's a lot of pain here. And sometimes when a lot of people go through trauma, this is one of the things I don't like about law of attraction, okay? Like, for human beings that opt into lives where there's a lot of trauma, if we don't resolve it, we become a match to more of the same trauma, right? We have to like go through it, we have to heal it, we have to go into these feelings no matter how uncomfortable, so that the real version of ourselves comes out. Let me get one oracle card for you. And okay, we're getting 2, we're getting 3. I'm just going to take them all. Okay, so we have I relax. Hold on. Yeah, there. I relax. A sacred shield of spiritual protection supports my heart in attracting exceptional blessings and generous grace. Yeah, blessings are definitely coming to you, group number 2. I know this reading was a little bit like heavy, but blessings are definitely coming to you. The more you relax, the more shadow work and the more like grief you process, the more trauma you process, the more love will come to you, the more your soul family will come to you, the more self-love you have. Now people that love you have to come towards you, right? Because law of attraction, it's like if you are vibrating at the frequency of self-love, you are now a match to people that love you. So clear and refresh, the third eye sees the truth. My soul is blessed and growing into a loving vision of exquisite evolution. Yeah, that's what's happening. And look at that, there's an eye. We have 𝒫𝒾𝓁𝑒 of ancient wisdom protects my soul with sacred circles of rest and renewal, creativity and expressiveness, silence and spaciousness. Yeah, something about you resting, relaxing and renewing. That's the main theme for 2025. Resting, relaxing, renewing, transmuting trauma, going through your grief, processing all your trauma. And I feel like you're phoenixing in 2025. Like you're phoenixing. Yeah, it's like you're going from 10 of Cups to the Queen of Cups. 10 of Cups reversed to the Queen of Cups. Like you might be going from being really depressed and not having a purpose in life to having a purpose, knowing exactly what you want, and being a good friend for people and having good friends in return. So I feel like that's what's going on for you, group number 2. So don't be surprised if the year is intense, because I do sense a lot of intense energies around you. But yeah, you can use all of that momentum and take it and make it work in your favor. You have the power to do that, group number 2. So I hope you don't forget it. That's what I'm feeling for you, group number 2. I hope that you resonated with the reading. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you want some more clarification of what's going on, or how to process trauma or anything like that, then, and you want to book a personal reading with me, then you can email me on the email address that is in the description. And if you have any reading suggestions, leave them in the comments. If you would like to support me, you can leave a like or watch my ads or subscribe to the channel if you want to. If you like my energy, it's totally up to you. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Thank you to your guides, and thank you to these beautiful cards for giving me the honor to read for my wonderful group number 2. And I'll see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. I'm sending you so much love, sending you so much strength. Bye. Hello and welcome, my dear loves. If you chose group number 3, you chose this beautiful heart, then this is going to be your reading. I feel that a lot of you guys might be quiet, introverted, introspective. I also feel like your blood pressure is slightly lower than normal. It's not like there's something wrong with you. I just feel like that's something that I'm picking up. I don't know why. Like your blood pressure runs lower just slightly than normal. It's nothing to worry about, but that's just something that I'm picking up. I don't know why I picked that up, but yeah, that's what came through. But let's see what's going on for you. I also feel like for signs, you could be Gemini, Pisces, could be an air sign, what I'm sensing, water signs as well, Cancer, like someone that's shy, quiet, like you're the person who used to sit on the last bench of the group, like you're the person who doesn't talk to a lot of people. Yeah, I'm getting like very reserved energy. Like when I tap into your energy, it's so reserved and quiet. It's almost like taking me a little bit of effort to get into it and to get used to it so that I can read for you. So if that resonates, then this is going to be your reading for group number 3, 2025, please. Oh. Okay. That's a lot of cards. Let's see, we have 7 of Pentacles. Beautiful. 7 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are going to be working hard. I feel like you guys could be the type of people that don't talk a lot, that move in silence, but then your work speaks volumes about you. So I feel like you are already either working a lot, or in 2025 you will be working a lot, and then when you start seeing the fruits of your labor, so to speak, I feel like people are also getting surprised, and so are you. It's like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like working and I was doing what I love, and now I'm rich. Like that's the kind of energy I'm feeling. Like you guys just kept your head down. You know, if everyone was partying and drinking, not that any of those things are wrong, but I feel like you guys are the kind of like Capricorn energy is also what I'm feeling a little bit. Like you guys keep your head down, you guys don't waste your time, you guys might not even drink or smoke. If you do, that's totally okay too, but you might not do that a lot. Like I feel like there is a certain level of focus to you, so you guys definitely are focused on whatever you're doing. There's something that you want to achieve, accomplish. There is a goal that you have in mind, and you will not stop until you get there. And I feel like you are the kind of person that's just taking like just taking it step by step, 1 2 3 4. You know, you're not in a hurry. You take things at your own time, take things at your own pace. And wow, oh my god, when I say that you are getting the fruits of your labor, look at that, Ace of Pentacles upright. I can't believe it. Like yeah, you are definitely getting some sort of an abundance with that, like, or it's an opportunity that you're getting. So for some of you guys that I'm seeing, you guys are the ones that could be working quietly in your team, and then you might think that nobody's noticing you, I feel like, but for some of you, your superiors are noticing your work, you know, and they're like, oh my gosh, like group number 3, that they're working in a very impressive way, that's their record is so impressive, let's give them a raise, or let's give them a bonus for this year, they work really hard. And then I feel like I'm sensing that a lot of people are surprised, like, oh my gosh, group number 3 got a raise, like, oh my gosh, they were just promoted. So I feel like there's some kind of an up leveling happening, like you're going from level 5 to level 6 or 7 in 2025 for sure. Like you're getting promoted. This could be quite literal, but it could also be like, if you guys are single, you guys are getting married, or if you guys are single, you guys are getting in a relationship. If you guys are engaged, you will get married. Like that's what I'm seeing, like something is going a step up. We have Ace of Pentacles. Okay, we have Four of Wands reversed. Some of you guys could have been drawn to group number 2, not all of you though. If you were not drawn to it, don't watch it, it's probably not your pile. Then we have Justice reversed. We have Three of Wands. We have the Hanged Man reversed. Four of Cups. And lastly, we have Six of Cups. So let's see what we have here. I feel like some of you guys could be traveling in 2025, moving, you guys are going somewhere. Like I said, like if you're not moving geographically, I feel like you're definitely moving up, like I said, right? You're up leveling in life, like something is getting better. Some aspect of your life is going to get better in a big way. Group number 3. Now, for some of you guys, I'm seeing that you guys could be moving away from your family, the Four of Wands. Something about you, but I don't feel like it's sad, like it's not like traumatizing or painful like it was for some of the few piles before. I feel like you guys realize that, okay, you guys need to leave your comfort zone, you guys need to leave the town you're in. It's like you guys want more, you guys want to experience more, you guys want to meet other people, like maybe and I know you guys are like introverted, but then you're like, oh my gosh, I'm missing out on life, like I need to. This may not resonate right now because you're not in that energy right now, but I feel like you guys are going to be like, wait, I need to get out of my comfort zone. If I want to grow my own business, I need to meet people, I need to like tell them what I'm doing, I need to introduce myself to them. You know, you're not going to get things if you're sitting at home, and it's like you took 1, 2, 3, 4 steps, and it's like the final steps, you're at the final steps, and those steps are getting completed in 2025 or the end of 2024. And those final steps include you being social or socializing in some way, or talking to people, interacting with people. It has something to do with people. I feel like someone is going to come in and give you some sort of a support. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe someone's going to get impressed with your products and choose to sponsor you or something like that. Like yeah, like it's someone supporting you, someone is going to give you an opportunity. Maybe they want to invest in your brand and your products, they believe in your vision. Like I feel like someone, like you're getting somewhere, you have a specific goal in mind and you're going towards that. And I feel like yeah, you're definitely getting opportunities to create abundance out of that. And I feel like it's not going to be an entirely easy process because we do have the Four of Wands. So you are leaving your comfort zone. Like if you used to be quiet and never interacted with anybody, if you didn't have social skills, like that was fine up until now, but that's not going to work for the next chapter of your life, so to speak, right? So I feel like you are going through a 180-degree turn with the justice reversed. I feel like that's your energy. Like you are the person who is going from like quiet, shy to someone who's like very leader-like, expressive, bold, outspoken, someone that isn't afraid to talk to people, someone that doesn't hesitate before introducing themselves, like a lot of like alpha energy. You know, it's like you're going from someone who is like I don't necessarily like these terms, but that's what I'm hearing. Like you're going from a beta to becoming an alpha. Okay, that's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. I feel like that is the biggest change that I'm seeing for you, group number 3. It's like you are stepping into this very leader-like persona. And I feel like it's you who took that step. And especially if you're a Capricorn or if you have 10th house placements, this is confirmed. This is definitely happening for you. For other placements as well, but more so for Capricorns, because I always get like Capricorns are like the quiet, you know, silent leader types energy, Capricorns, because they're very focused, but they also work quietly. You know, they're not like bold or loud or flashy about it. Whereas if you take Aries are also someone that's very leader-like. It's a fire sign and it rules the self, the ego, right? So there's someone who's boisterous and loud, is not afraid to make their point known, is someone that will rebel, is honest, and they're bold about whatever they are doing. But Capricorns are more like quieter, you know, they're more like, I'm planning behind the scenes and working behind the scenes, and one day like they just read about you in the paper or see you on television and they're like, oh my gosh, like group number 3, that's group number 3, they did that. And I feel like you guys are the quiet, silent type of successful people. I feel like you guys are my pile that's like very business oriented, very work oriented. I'm sensing that there is a lot of focus on like the work aspect of your life, the career abundance aspect of your life. Like you are so focused on creating a stability, a stable income for yourself, and you work very hard. And I see this happening for you as well, because we have the Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely see that happening for you. I also feel like you have or you already have a lot of blessings to not forget. Oh my gosh, I just noticed 4-4. Is that an important number for you? Could be an angel number, but we have 4-4. And I don't usually plan like how to spread the cards, but it's not a coincidence that the 4 of Wands is just above the 4 of Cups, and both of these are 4s. So yeah, I feel like you guys could be life path number 4. Like you guys are definitely about that bag. Like I don't even sense that you guys are focused on like a lot of romance. I feel like a lot, like maybe even if you do want love, I feel like it doesn't take priority over creating stability for yourself. Like you come off as someone who has a very grounded, solid, stable personality. You could be like the elder sibling in your family, very elder sibling energy, Capricorn energy, someone who's really focused on their work and stuff like that. That's what I'm feeling. You could be so much in control that you have trouble letting go. So I feel like with the Hangman reversed, take the time to thank the universe and trust that the universe will take care of the things that you can't take care of yourself. Okay? If you feel like something's gone wrong, ask your spirit guides for guidance. They'll tell you. You don't have to do things alone. I know you have managed to do things alone up until now, but you do have support. You do have, and with the 6 of Cups, I also feel like you have people that want to support you, people that want to work with you in a team, that want you as a team leader or want to follow you or see you as an inspiration. So like don't be afraid to think, to ask for help, because you have more resources at your disposal than you think. Like you have resources. You just, don't think that you don't, because you do. Let me get some more cards for you. Some more cards, please. Anything else? 2025. I feel like this is it. This is the only card that wants to come out. Let me take the top one. Wow, look at that. Okay. Whoa, we have 3 of Wands again, but this time it came out reversed. And then we have, oh my god, 3-3. I shuffled the deck. You guys saw it. I didn't plan this. We have 4-4 and 3-3. Maybe that means something to you, group number 3. So 3-3, why do we have that, spirit? Yeah, definitely teamwork. Something about you finding your soul family. If you're starting a new business, I feel like you're going to find the right people for it. You're going to find like sponsors. We have the world reversed, the world upright. Actually, I want to take it upright. So we have world upright. Yeah, something is definitely getting completed, like some vision that you had, some dream that you had in your childhood. I feel like it's coming true. Like maybe you wanted to build a business of your own, like, or maybe you wanted something that has your own name. Like I'm seeing an industry, like a factory being opened, and that was like for like, it's so specific. Like maybe some of you guys wanted to open a factory in your own name, or some kind of like a business in your own name. And I see like people putting your name on top of like the construction site, like there, and like the whole building is done and now it's got your name on it. Like something like you had a dream of your own. It's like you're building that, and I feel like you will be passing it down to your kids, because I see your children inheriting your fortune and inheriting your wealth. So I feel like you are the pile that's creating generational wealth. And you guys are also my pile that are taking other people up with you. So it's like, if you are going up and you are on an upwards journey towards abundance, towards creating wealth, towards creating stability for yourself and for the people around you, for your future family, then I feel like even for your team, I feel like you want every single person on your team to know that you've got their back, to do things well, and to not be afraid to experiment. I feel like you are the team leader that's like, try, like, give me your views. I feel like you are not oppressive, like you are not a dictator. You're like a true team leader. You're someone that wants people to be successful as you are. Sometimes people in leadership positions can be envious. Like that's the whole point. They get into leadership positions, it's not for the good of people, it's because they want that power and control. So it's about like subjugating the other person and reducing them to being subservient. And I feel like that is not happening in your case. Like you're the kind of leader that genuinely wants the best for people, and that's so nice to see, because we need people like you. So let me get an oracle card for you, and after that we will end the reading. What do we have? 𝓲𝓭 of divine alignment harmonizes and heals my body, mind, and soul with the spiritual rays of amethyst, turquoise, and chrysoprase. Wow. So your guides are sending a lot of healing energy your way so that you can do whatever you want. They're really proud of you, and they're really proud of whatever vision you have, whatever you have in mind you want to accomplish. And I feel like they're supporting you. You have like their full support, group number 3. And I'm so happy to see what's coming for you in 2025. And also 3 times 3 is 9, and 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 is 9. So this is your year. I feel like good things are going to come to you in this year. I don't know. Yeah, even if some things didn't come through, because this is a general reading, so a lot comes through and everything might not be true for every single person that's watching this reading. But I do feel like, and then we have 𝓲𝓭, which is 3. Body, mind, and soul, again, healing, amethyst, chrysoprase, and turquoise. So 3 seems to be an important number. You could be life path number 3, but you don't have to be, or life path number 9. Yeah, you guys, yeah, this is your year. Especially if you're life path number 9, this is your year. Whew, so that's what I'm seeing here for you, group number 3. I hope that, again, 3 𝓲𝓭 3, not a coincidence. Like divine is with you, group number 3. The divine is so strongly with you. I don't even have to make this up. Like I can't even make this up because the divine is so strongly with you. Is there anything else? I'm seeing cornfields, seeing fields of sunflowers. I saw just sunflower. I don't know what that means. Maybe it resonates for some of you. Sunflower, somebody working with a hammer. I just heard anvil. ANVIL, I don't know what that means. Teamwork. Yeah, that's it. This is it for your reading, group number 3. If you want to book a personal reading with me on any topic, you guys can reach out to me via the email address, which is in the description. And if you guys want to leave any suggestions for readings here on YouTube, please do so by leaving it in the comments. And I hope this reading resonated. I want to thank you for sharing your time with me. Thank you to all of the beautiful cards and group number 3's guides for allowing me to read for group number 3 today. I hope I will see you all in my next video. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. It was truly a pleasure. I hope you have a great day.